Ever wondered why your dog does that silly spin before lying down? Don't worry, we've all been there. You're hanging out with your furry friend, and suddenly they start running in circles. At first, you think they're just being goofy, but then they keep going and going. And finally, after what feels like an eternity, they collapse into a heap and fall asleep. You might even have tried to stop them, but the question still remains, why do dogs do this? Now, before we dive into this tail-spinning mystery, let's take a moment to appreciate the sheer weirdness of the situation. We humans like to think of ourselves as pretty advanced, but our canine companions often leave us scratching our heads with their bizarre antics. Just imagine if you were hanging out with a friend and they started running in circles. Before taking a nap, you'd probably think they'd lost their mind. But hey, we love our furry friends despite their quirks, right? So why do dogs do this? Well, it turns out there are a few theories out there. And the truth is, scientists don't really know for sure. But that hasn't stopped them from coming up with some pretty creative ideas. One of the most popular theories is that it's a holdover from our dog's wild ancestors. In the wild, animals like wolves would flatten the grass around them before lying down to make themselves less visible to predators. They'd also check for predators while running in circles. So when your dog does this, they may be trying to emulate their wolf ancestors. This theory is supported by the fact that dogs are more likely to do this spinning when they lay outside than inside. After all, there aren't many predators lurking around the house, unless you count your neighbor's cat. Another popular theory is that it's all about comfort. When dogs lie down, they want to be as comfortable as possible. So they might spin around to get their paws in the perfect position or to avoid a sore back. This theory is supported by the fact that dogs are more likely to do this spinning when they are older or have joint pain. After all, as we get older, we all get a little more particular about our creature comforts. But what about those times when your dog is spinning around like a furry top, but they don't seem tired at all? Well, that's where things get a little weirder. Some experts believe that it could be a modern-day manifestation of obsessive-compulsive disorder. That's right, your dog could be a neat freak. In fact, studies have found that dogs with separation anxiety or other behavioral issues are more likely to do the spinning. It is thought that the spinning helps them relieve some of their anxiety and allows them to relax and fall asleep. Basically, it's their version of a warm bath. Of course, not everyone agrees with this theory. Some people believe that it's just a habit that dogs pick up on from their owners. After all, we humans like to spin around sometimes too. Maybe your dog just wants to be like you. Or maybe it's a way to bond with you. After all, you're always there watching them do their little dance. But what about the times when your dog is spinning around and suddenly stops? They look around, see you watching, and then keep spinning. Are they trying to impress you? Well, that is where things get even weirder because some experts believe that it could be a form of OCD. That's right. Your dog could have an obsession with spinning around before they take a nap. This is known as a ritualistic behavior, and it is thought to be a way for your dog to cope with anxiety or stress. By following the same routine over and over again, your dog is able to feel a sense of control in their environment. This is because the dog has learned that the spinning will make them feel better, and they repeat the behavior until they achieve the desired outcome. It's important to note that not all dogs who spin around before lying down have OCD. However, if you notice that your dog is doing it excessively and it's interfering with their daily life, it's important to seek professional help. A veterinarian or animal behaviorist can help you determine the underlying cause of the behavior and develop a plan to address it. In fact, the American Kennel Club has even weighed in on the great spin debate. They suggest that the spinning could be a form of instinctive behavior, meaning it's something that dogs are born with. According to the AKC, dogs are descended from wolves, which are known to engage in pre-bedtime rituals such as circling and rolling. These behaviors are thought to help wolves mark their territory and identify potential threats. Before settling down to sleep, wolves typically live in groups and must establish dominance hierarchies within their pack. By circling and rolling, wolves are able to communicate their position within the hierarchy and assess the strength of their pack mates. This behavior is thought to have been passed down to domestic dogs through selective breeding and is still present in many breeds today. The AKC also suggests that the spinning could be a form of self-grooming. By spinning and twisting their bodies, dogs are able to reach all areas of their fur and remove any dirt or debris that may be causing discomfort. This is particularly common in dogs with long, thick coats who require regular grooming to prevent matting and skin irritation. So why do dogs spin in circles before lying down? Well, it could be a combination of factors. Their ancient survival instincts, their need for comfort, and even a little bit of OCD. The truth is, scientists don't really know for sure. But that doesn't stop us from enjoying the show. So the next time your furry friend starts spinning around the room, sit back and enjoy the entertainment. Who knows? Maybe they'll even teach you a thing or two about relaxation. And here's a bonus fact for the dog lovers out there. Did you know that not all dogs spin in circles before lying down? In fact, some dogs will roll on their backs or stretch out their legs before settling in for a nap. This is because each dog is an individual with their own unique personality and habits. So while spinning may be the go-to move for many canines, others prefer to shake things up a bit. Now, if you're a dog lover, we've got plenty of fun facts and videos to keep you entertained. So don't forget to stay tuned. You never know what tail-wagging tidbits we'll come up with next. Until then, keep an eye on your furry friends, and who knows, you might just learn a thing or two about canine behavior. So, that's the scoop on why dogs spin in circles before lying down. It's a combination of ancient instincts, modern-day quirks, and a whole lot of cuteness. So the next time your dog does their little dance, just sit back and enjoy the show. Who knows? Maybe one day scientists will solve the mystery once and for all. But until then, it's up to us to observe, speculate, and shower our furry friends with love. Speaking of love, we know you love your dog. So why not show them some love by giving them a fun toy to play with? Just click the link below and you'll be taken to our website where you can shop to your heart as content. Plus, when you shop with us, you're not just spoiling your dog, you're also supporting a good cause. So it's a win-win for everyone involved. So what are you waiting for? Click the link below and get shopping. And while you're at it, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fun facts, videos, and a whole lot more. You won't regret it. We promise. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.